Good morning, Britain. Sir Elton John criticises the Home Secretary's controversial speech on asylum seekers. He says she is further legitimising hate and violence.
That feels like dabbing with faint praise.
But that's not what happens then, because they're coming.
He was knighted after the pandemic, of course. No, but he argued for keeping them open. It was the Health Secretary, Matt Hancock, there's wins. I mean, honestly,
and if you remember,
how did one person get a knighthood and another person get to be a celebrity after the COVID pandemic? When you see the effects of the so passionately about, because the knock-on effect on their education is the fact that children were locked in their homes with their abusers in some cases. Impact on children, where parents said, "Oh, you can't come in because they've got COVID," and the consequences of that for some of these poor children. Before the pandemic, mass closures of schools, nurseries and universities seemed unthinkable, but after multiple lockdowns, COVID bubble policies, teachers' strikes and the concrete crisis, it no longer feels like a priority to ensure exams now are just online, maybe won't go back into the classroom.
Looking across...
Interesting, because there's a difference in approach, isn't there, between the Democrats and the Republicans, in the sense that the Republicans sort of don't want Donald Trump as their candidate.
But they're scared.
But Donald Trump will probably be the candidate. Whereas the Democrats, if they don't want Joe Biden as their candidate, they sort of just remove Biden. Lord Harris of Peckham doesn't think that the Conservative Party is the best hope for the country. Next election, says he's lost faith in the ability of the party. Just leave a text. It takes too much time to listen to a voice. Don't you agree?
Storms and weather storms.
Yes, and Alex has blown into the studio this morning. Of summer, even though we're well into autumn right now.
I'm more focused the further northwest you go.
To name a storm. I'm not sure that...
Always female names.
No.
More on that a little bit later
throughout
on.
the programme, for sure.
OK, so our main news. Sir Elton John has strongly criticised the Home Secretary's controversial speech on asylum seekers. He claims Suella Braverman risked legitimising hate and violence against the LGBTQ+ community.
He's not the only one to be part of the backlash. The UN itself has also rejected her claim that the current asylum system is not fit for purpose. Well, Jonathan Swain is... Jonathan?
So that's our top story this morning. Our government minister is the Culture Secretary, so we will ask her about what she makes of such a senior cultural figure as Sir Elton John criticising the government and the Home Secretary's very controversial speech yesterday. Now, though, here's Charlotte with the rest of the